Imagine sitting across from someone at a restaurant. You notice the watch on their wrist. It looks flawless. The finishing is sharp. The weight seems right. The bracelet catches the light perfectly. You assume it's real. Statistically, there's a serious chance it isn't. Not a cheap tourist fake. Not a toy that stops working after a month, but a highly engineered replica built with industrial precision. A product designed to survive scrutiny. A watch that could pass through casual inspection and sometimes even professional hands without raising alarms. This is no longer a side problem at the edge of luxury culture. It's a global shadow industry worth tens of billions of dollars, and it has grown so sophisticated that in some categories, counterfeit production rivals, and may even exceed, legitimate output. If you believe buying a high-end mechanical watch means investing in craftsmanship, heritage, and enduring value, there's a growing risk you're participating in something far less romantic. Because behind many of these replicas is not harmless hobbyism, it's infrastructure, organized distribution, structured logistics, and in some cases, criminal financing pipelines that stretch across continents. Let's step back and look at scale. Estimates from international trade monitoring groups suggest counterfeit goods generate well over $50 billion annually. Within that ecosystem, luxury watches rank among the most profitable segments. They're compact, easy to transport, emotionally desirable, and command high resale prices. Some industry analysts estimate that tens of millions of fake watches enter global circulation every year. Compare that to the official output of the entire Swiss watch industry, which produces a similar number annually across all brands combined. Now narrow the lens to one major luxury name producing roughly 1 million watches per year. Even conservative replica estimates suggest that for every genuine piece released, multiple high-grade copies are manufactured in parallel. That imbalance is how we arrived here. A marketplace where imitation isn't rare, it's systemic. And modern counterfeits don't resemble the fakes of 20 years ago. The obvious giveaways, uneven printing, incorrect weight, sloppy polishing, rattling movements, have largely disappeared at the upper tiers. The highest-end replicas are produced in advanced manufacturing regions already known for electronics, aerospace components, and precision machining. These factories are not improvising in back alleys. They are operating with CNC equipment, digital modeling software, and component analysis tools that mirror legitimate industrial environments. There are layers to this ecosystem. At the bottom are crude imitations aimed at uninformed buyers. In the middle are reasonably convincing replicas that pass casual inspection. But at the top are what collectors refer to as super clones. These are not aesthetic approximations. They are engineered reconstructions. Manufacturers disassemble genuine watches, map tolerances, measure component geometry, and digitally replicate architecture. Cases are milled to near-identical specifications. Ceramic compounds are chemically matched. Dial textures and luminous compounds are studied and reformulated. Even thermal behavior, how metal responds to touch, is considered. The result is a product that, in certain lighting and under normal wear conditions, becomes extraordinarily difficult to distinguish without invasive inspection. For decades, the final defense was the movement, the internal mechanical heart. That line has blurred as well. Replica operations now manufacture cloned mechanical calibers that copy the structure and layout of their genuine counterparts. Functions operate correctly. Chronographs reset precisely. Power reserves approach advertised figures. Rotor noise is minimized. Engravings are laser-etched to mimic factory finishing. Some replicas even include simulated authentication elements, NFC-style chips, serial engravings, documentation, designed not for technical verification, but for psychological reassurance. That's the key shift. This isn't just engineering, it's behavioral design. The goal isn't perfection under laboratory conditions, it's confidence under normal circumstances. And the distribution model mirrors legitimate commerce. Transactions happen through private networks, encrypted messaging platforms, invite-only communities, and overseas shipping routes structured to minimize seizure risk. Buyers receive detailed pre-shipment images. Community members critique finishing. Factories iterate based on feedback. It's decentralized quality control. Packages are routed through multiple countries. Labels are modified. Goods are repackaged to appear domestic. By the time a watch reaches its buyer, its logistical trail may be nearly impossible to trace. The common justification is familiar. Luxury pricing is inflated, access is restricted, and authorized dealers create artificial scarcity. Some buyers view replicas as protest, a way of reclaiming access. But money flows somewhere. International investigations have repeatedly linked segments of the counterfeit trade to organized crime networks. These operations are attractive because margins are high, and penalties are often lighter than narcotics trafficking. Counterfeit revenue has been tied in documented cases to broader criminal enterprises, including drug distribution, weapons channels, and illicit financial systems. Not every replica purchase funds global crime syndicates directly, but the broader infrastructure that enables large-scale counterfeit manufacturing often intersects with them. And the consequences reach further than lost brand revenue. When consumers begin to doubt authenticity at scale, trust erodes. Resale markets destabilize. Hybrid watches emerge. Genuine components merged with counterfeit ones. Even experienced professionals become cautious. Buyers hesitate. Liquidity shrinks. Luxury value is built on confidence. When confidence weakens, pricing power follows. Authorities seize millions of counterfeit items annually. Brands invest in forensic authentication, blockchain tracing, microscopic analysis. Counterfeiters respond with cloned documentation, refined finishing, and evolving production methods. It's not a battle with a clear finish line. It's an escalating cycle. Here's the uncomfortable reality. The counterfeit market didn't grow in isolation. It expanded alongside rising retail prices, restricted supply models, and branding strategies that emphasized exclusivity over transparency. Scarcity creates desire. Desire creates opportunity. Opportunity attracts replication. When the gap between cost and price widens enough, someone will attempt to fill it. So the question isn't simply whether replicas exist. They do, at scale. The deeper question is personal. If a watch looked correct, felt correct, functioned correctly, and no one around you could tell the difference, would that be enough? Or does the origin matter more than the experience? Because in the end, the real divide isn't between genuine and replica. It's between perception and principle. And in today's market, that line is thinner than ever.